Hello friends, in this video we will try to discuss how to handle bad records in a given CSV file using Pyspark data frame. Okay, so we do have three different modes available in Pyspark in order to identify the bad records. One is permissive, second one is fail fast, third one is the drop malformed. So the permissive, whenever the mode we set it as permissive, all the bad records will include and it will be resultant. When we try to provide the file fast as a mode, it will try to raise an exception saying that there will be a malformed record. When it tries to provide a drop malformed option as a mode, then it will tries to delete the records, all the malformed records under the table, and it will tries to keep it only the good records. Okay, so we'll try to see into practical now. So for that, we'll try to see the file system, which will try to pick up some CSV file in order to handle this scenario. File store tables. Okay, we will try to take up some customer specs CSV and we'll try to read it now. Let's say customer data equal to spark.read.csv. So we'll try to read the file, customer specs file. So we do have header. So header equal to true. Now we'll try to display some sample data dot show. Okay, so this is how the data looks in CSV file. So we do have three corrupted records out of 8 records. So how can we identify these records? First of all, we will try to keep it the proper schema. So for that, we will try to import the necessary functions from the library from pyspark.sql.types import string type comma integer type. Now we will try to define the schema. So schema equal to, let's say, struct type of struct field. Let's say we are going to provide the types of data types. So id is, let's consider it as integer type comma true. Now struct field of second column, which we have it first name comma, so this will be an string type comma true. Now struct field of, let's say the third column name is last name, so this will be string type again comma true. So now we define the schema for the given columns. Now we'll try to pass the schema while reading. Okay, now we'll try to read it. Now we can able to see the, okay, integer type. Okay, now we can able to see the nulls because string is existed because it is not the correct record. Okay, now schema level it is perfect. Now we'll try to apply the mode. Let's under option, let's say mode is, Let's say as discussed we do have permissive. Here is the one more. So this mode what it does, it will tries to give us allow all the bad records including. Let's say if I try to mention fail fast, this will try to provide the exception. Okay, file reading exception, because we do have the malformed records. Okay, now we'll try to drop malformed. So what this feature will does, so it will try to delete the records. See, total 8 records it should be there, right? For 3 records, last 3 records has been deleted, and only good records has kept. So that is what drop malformed it does. Let's say we'll try to consider for time being permissive. See, it is again it's given back the records. So that is the advantage of these three modes. Permissive is allowing the bad records, fail fast is throwing an exception saying that there is usually malformed records, drop malformed is deleting the records, and it is holding only the good records. So that's the advantage. And we'll try to see the another option. So for example, what if I want to hold it all the bad records into a specified path. So in that case, how should I do? So in that particular scenario, what we will do, we will try to pass the bad records path option. So rather mode, right? So here there is one option, bad records path. Let's say bad records path. So by specifying this, we can able to give some location, any location. So tables bad records path. Okay, so in this location we are going to push all these 3 records. Okay, and then we will try to validate it. So let's run this. Okay, now these 3 records we will try to see by going this location whether those 3 records which we can able to see it or not. So for that, let's go to the file system, fsls. Let's try to take up this path and put it here. Let's try to run this cell. Okay, so after the path we do have another layer. Let's try to run this. So we do have bad records. Okay, now here we do have the path file. So what if I want to see this? Let's try to read this bad records alone. So for this we'll try to take up some dot bad records store. Let's say spark dot red dot csv, and we'll try to pass this. So no need to pass all the stuff. Like let's say how many layers still we have, 1 2 3 layers. So in order to reach the destiny, so you can also declare like this. Okay, now we will try to display bad record store. Okay, now we will try to run and see. Okay, so we do have 3 options. So probably I think the previous records are so for the past run records are also exist. So here is the 3 records which we had it. So these 3 are we can able to see it. Okay, so that's all for today's guys. If you really like this video, please do subscribe, like it and share it, and do the